Good evening, All Stars. How are you doing? Happy Saturday. Hope you're all well. Welcome to Game Week 14, Saturday special. And I'm delighted to say he's not currently at his seat at the moment by the looks of his webcam, but I think he's in the vicinity. So hopefully you can hear us. Yeah, he's just flashed himself at the camera. Delighted to be joined by one of the nicest blokes you'll ever meet. It's Robert Sloth. How are you doing, Sloth, man?
I'm all right. I want to know why I'm on the camera and you're not. What's going on?
Because of the charges. Because of the charges. You know this. You know this.
Right. Fantastic. Just have a quick look, mate. I know you can see what's going on, but I've got my little flashing lights on. I've got my LEDs on.
Yeah.
I'm up for this, mate. I'm banging up for it.
Stuff. The key question, though, mate, is what beverage do you have in your hand?
In honour of Macca, I've just got a Peroni. Hello, Holly.
Sorry.
So my daughter's just strolled in. Hello, Holes.
Sorry, I can't find my remote in my room.
Oh. I don't know where it is. Sorry. Yeah, just a bit of a...
Some people think he's just a football manager, but he's also
don't know, it's Holes. There somewhere, darling. See ya. Right, yeah.
Such as you've just summed up the challenge of being a Super League manager. That you go for glory, but you've got to keep the plate spinning at home as well, haven't you? So what do you say you're on there, mate? Peroni.
I'm on a Peroni. I might in a minute have to go and find my daughter's remote, but she'll we'll cross that bridge when we come to it.
Okay, mate. Okay. Good evening to OB. Good evening to Dazzler, Steve, who's watching on me because he's watching the Leeds game, and Spud, who is bumming people on FIFA. Rob, we have just passed the halfway stage of the season. Actual half, and Mike Savage is here as well. Literally game week 13 on Wednesday with Scotty. So your thoughts on this season so far?
If I can talk from personal experience, how the fuck am I still 10th? This is unbelievable. Anyone but Vikings in your lot, to be honest, isn't it? Really?
Do you think that's a crack? Is it?
Yeah, as long as you want you to don't win it, don't care.
And what's the rationale? Why have we offended you so deeply there?
No, just a general dislike, really.
Okay, mate.
Deep seated. It goes way back, doesn't it? We've got years built into these rivalries, mate. And
we have, mate. Yeah, we have, mate. Yeah, it's a fair point. Anyone surprised you this season?
Yeah, the old Perkins in third has surprised me.
Yes. Yeah. Doing well.
For a man who has such access to the database, how bad he is laughable, isn't it?
Does amazing things when you play sensible formations and sensible players, doesn't it?
Funny that, yeah.
Not that you would know, to be fair, mate. To be fair, I'm asking absolutely the wrong core comp. Anybody disappointed you this season?
Apart from myself, Rox. I think Rox is an enigma. I think he's I can't remember I think he's a fraud.
Myth, Tato would call him, wouldn't he?
Myth, yeah, that's right. Yeah. Can I go really gentle to do it? Can you put him on last?
We're going to start with one of your hate watchers, Vikings, who were absolutely flying until the Unicorns did outdo them 2-0 the other night. Rare that Tagalco gets shut out. This is how they go. Charlie Chaos comes in. Not much else going on in terms of changes. Thoughts on Vikings? I know you've just kind of described your loathing for them, but Jens was absolutely nowhere last season, and then very nearly kind of went on to win the thing. Fell a little bit short.
Yeah, it's a bit like the really hot girl at school that you want to ask out, but you never will. You don't dare, so you just end up hating her. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah.
Style.
You resent him because he's everything you're not. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So basically, I'm a CM0102 incel. That's what I am. Yeah.
Oh, and he's actually playing you to kick us off.
Oh, amazing.
You went as is, I think.
Did you? Why change? If it's not broke, don't fix it.
I mean, it's very broke, isn't it? It's very broke, but we'll and no Wib circles tonight, which is always good. I do like Alexi Smirton. He's a home safe favourite, so hopefully he can continue his initial debut performance. Not ask you for predictions, Rob, but I think I would like you to commentate on your own game if you're up for it, mate.
Oh, I can give it a go. It's not my forte, but we'll try, won't we?
I mean, you can just be wildly offensive throughout the whole thing and set the tone for the rest of the night if you want. Here we go.
Fantastic. So one thing when watching the Vikings is you need to realise is that I firm fuck up. I firmly believe that Maxim Sigalko should not be in the game at all. I think
For
he's
anyone.
no, for anyone. I think he should, next draft, whatever we do, he should be out. Get him out.
Yeah, but you know the argument back to that is, where do you draw the line?
That's where you draw the line, because he's basically yeah. Anyway, so I'm 1-0 down. We'll roll to 60 because it's pathetic anyway.
1-0 down. 1-0 down half time. It did seem as though Oliver Kahn kept the Rapanui boys in that. I'd be really surprised if he's on anything less than 8. And there he is on a 9. He made some massive saves there.
Alexis Merton?
Yeah, how's Smerton doing there? So Smerton's on a 4. He's made 8 tackles and not made any of them. So
right,
you rolling?
No, I'm going to have to change it on. I can't leave that fucking loser on. Right, take off. Just take him off for Ballack.
Straight up.
Ballack with Kerr. Wing backs up. Arrows. All the way, baby. Let's go.
There we go. All right, Jens is rolling until 60, and we'll see if that makes a difference. 52 minutes gone on the clock. Nedved puts one over at 68 minutes, and Barry Ferguson gets another double save after Sigalko follows up. We'll go to Robert first. Condition-wise, nothing to worry about there, Rob. But match rating-wise, Guerrero, who's been pretty good for you, is also stinking the place out. I'm assuming we're going to see 2 up top in just a second. Over at the Vikings, look pretty good from front to back. Nothing lower than a 7, and the 8s and 9s for the kind of the engine room of the game. The kind of players that you want to turn out and turn up. 79% Gattuso is the one that stands out, but again, it's nothing massive. Maybe see Cambiasso come on here potentially. Evening, Dims. Hope you're well, my man. Rob, what are you going to do just while Jens mulls that over?
We are going to go get Guerrero off. Get him off.
For Sand?
Sand, yeah. 2 up top. Ali in the hole. Let's go. That's it. There we go.
Oh, Dims has got us on the big telly.
Oh,
Rob, can you just give Dims a big wave on the big telly there? Class. Let's get the game back on. Where are we going? Hopefully Dims enjoyed that, because I did. Chevron for Gattuso, and then swap with Chevron for Gattuso and swap with Varane. There we go. Dimble saying he can see you. There we go. And we will roll to full time. Fell by Varane straight away in the DMC, putting himself about there. Nedved Maxim puts one over. It's a lot of red and blue. It would be an absolute sucker puncher for Rapanui to score and equalise here. Another corner. D'Alessandro's caught offside. Is it going to be 1-0 to the Vikings? It's not there. Shevchenko 2-0. And I think the Vikings have had at least 13 shots here. Pretty straightforward, that, Rob, and that was just about as disappointing as you are in the sack.
Yeah.
Man of the match performance for Nedved, who continues his brilliant form, really. His ratings haven't really reflected it, but he's been all over the place for Vikings in terms of goals and assists over the last kind of 3 or 4 seasons. And over at Rapanui, too many 5s, too many 6s. Just fuck it and roll on there, Rob.
Look at Smerton with a 4. Look, if you look at Smerton, click on him, he's mega.
Yeah.
It's like king prick. Anyway, moving on.
Yeah, and that's another game where Sigalko doesn't score? Yeah.
That's the most 2-0 of all time, that, isn't it?
It is, yeah. Yeah, 1 shot on target from you. We go over to Roxy, who did send us a late change. So let me just sort that out, or a late submission, rather. Boya in for Smarts, him, bench for Petkov. There we go. Yeah, Rox has been... I hope it's kind of a case of Rox like not having the time and stuff, even though that would be tragic. But, you know, I think Rox is definitely... I looked at him like 4 years ago thinking he's the fucking oracle, but he hasn't really backed it up, has he?
The times have moved on and Rox has been left behind.
He's doing all right in Super League, I think.
Yeah, what's that though?
Over to Dan's Heathens, who do make some changes, just kind of moving key players around. Simkoviak drops back to MR, and Kutuzov comes into AMC. Kutuzov, who was insane last season, he was okay last season. That was the one where he was good, wasn't it? And hasn't really followed that up as of yet, but has had a few injuries. Where are they at in terms of the league? Hobart just below the dotted line, and obviously Newcastle well below it. So Dan's probably got to be looking at this, especially at home, as a game that he needs to win to keep the pressure up on the top 6. And that's an early injury for the league's highest rated players, Damiano Tomazzi. What are we doing here? It's probably got to be Filipescu straight swap, Rob. I haven't seen KD in the shot.
Yeah, I imagine, mate. That's probably what you do, isn't it?
Yeah, I know he's in the west coast of Ireland at the minute, isn't he? So
I love that photo, that Craggy Island photo. Amazing.
Ah, there he is. There's KD. Yeah, no worries. Cheers, bud. As Boya did have a what read like a sitter in the commentary, saved by the Hobart keeper. Simkoviak in there nice and early. Jackson, Simkoviak, the two names that you'll definitely be wanting to see in the commentary. There's Yavan. Puts it wide.
Speaking of violent northern footballers, it's 2-0. Violent northern footballers. I read today that Joe Barton has been in jail for like fucking 12 days, hasn't he? Because he beats someone up with a golf club. What the fuck?
Yeah, they reckon the other fella pulled the baseball bat on him, and he's took the baseball bat off him and twatted him with it. It's a great question from Dims. Don't know if you can see that in the chat, Rob, but he said, would you rather know how you die or when you die?
When? I don't know. Yeah. When? I don't know. What do you think? That's an awful question, isn't
it? I think both bits of information would probably send you head west. I think. I think the how you die. I think you'd just be fucking petrified of whatever it is. You know that you died from.
Well, yeah. Well, I think when is better because at least you know what you could do. You know what you need to get done, don't you?
It's a play on from KD as Mrs. Duggan comes in from bottomless brunch. So all bets are off here, boys. 66 minutes played. Boya into the book for the yellow card. Andre on a 5. Nothing condition-wise to worry about. Jump over to Hobart and we'll let KD see that.
5 for Andre, lovely.
As she's went straight into the chicken tikka masala pizza that I bought for myself within seconds of getting through the door.
Didn't even say hello, just straight on the pizza.
No, yeah, didn't even speak there, mate. Just straight in for the pizza. Yeah. Carry on. Nothing from Rocks in advance, so we will carry on indeed. What's the match stats looking like? Very 50-50, but Hobart absolutely in control of this. 69 minutes gone. Filipescu body checked.
Has anybody else got any life-affirming questions for us while we're here?
Yeah, this is the chance to kind of put all those big questions to bed, really. And there is Mesam Yavan. It's 2-1. Let's slow it down just a little bit. Andre. Paragon puts it off target. KD, you'll be sweating just a little bit here. Paragon into space. Boya hits it low. Terrible effort and puts it wide. Hobart are going to hang on for a massive 3 points, and they do hang on indeed. Offered absolutely nothing from going 2-0 up, but Paredes does get a man of the match performance with 9, 15 tackles, 11-1. Assists coming from Joe Cole, which will be pleasing to Dan being back in the side after a while out. And Kutuzov, who again comes back in. Elber, who comes back in and gets a goal and an assist. Over to AFC, keep it on a 5. And Cannavaro on an 8. Baumar on a 9, but beyond that, nothing really to write home about. Over to the Unicorns, who are going to play Townsville tonight. Your thoughts on Smuts' 11?
I hate the Unicorns. I hate the kit. I hate Smuts. I don't. I hate them. I just hate them. I hate George Artos. I hate the Gap. I hate.
Why do you hate George Artos?
Just don't like it. Greek, isn't he? Don't like him. They invented gayness, didn't they? The Greeks.
Yeah. Okay, mate. Okay, that's a little interesting. It
took
15 minutes. 15 minutes to get into the geopolitics of it. Well, then. Over to Hodgie, who has been doing really well this season. I know you've got some strong feelings on the new manager bounce and how unfair that is.
Massively unfair. And mainly because I never benefit from it. I get sacked. And then I never get the balance, and everyone else does.
Yeah, and again, this is bubbling nicely, this one, in the fact that
Yeah.
Hobart have now went up to 21 points, so technically Townsville have dropped out of the top 6. Real chance to bunch up that kind of 3rd to 8th with a Townsville win is probably what the league want here, and we'll see how it goes.
How do we, on a completely separate note, what are we thinking about the big 6-pointer tomorrow, Forest and Tottenham?
I think Tottenham do use.
I don't think they do, you know.
Do you not?
No, I don't. No, I've got this really weird feeling that it's fucking 2-0. I've got this really weird feeling Forest will beat them tomorrow. Yeah.
I just don't think he's got enough, mate. Honestly, I think even like I really rate Gibbs, White, and Anderson, but I just think they've not been good enough. Yeah,
but they'll turn up tomorrow.
You think?
They only turn up against Man City, Tottenham, Liverpool, Man United. Yeah, they'll turn up tomorrow. The pair of them. Yeah.
Okay, mate. I'm glad you're confident. I really am. You probably win and you're safe if you're being realistic. Probably piles on the misery to Spurs a little bit. Right, Smuts did send us some instructions if he was behind with about 10 minutes to go. So just literally let me look at that. I'll pull Hodgie's stats up just in case he's watching. He'll probably be either at the Leeds match or watching the Leeds match. So I'll not hang about too much. Right, so Smuts' instructions was anyone on a 5, drag off, including keeper.
Oh, Christ. He's got 4 5s. 5 5s.
Right. So I reckon if he was here, I reckon, babe, she's in our bed, so you'll have to sleep in the back. I reckon the keeper's the priority.
Yeah.
And then
you've got
Howie on a 5 and the Bookin's probably a danger.
Probably you, yeah.
And
is he taking up Mackay?
Well, his next instruction is to go 3 up at 60. So I don't want to bring Mackay off because that kind of then torpedoes the whole thing.
You could go 3 up and then go Mackay. Boogie could take Mackay off because he was got a 5, hasn't he? Or you could do that.
We'll go Castroman for George Atos, and then that still means that I can go 3 up top at 60 with them 3. Yeah. Townsville in total control. Nothing from Hodgie. So we will keep going to 60.
Yeah, I think he's at Leeds tonight, isn't he? He said he was going to. I'm sure he said he was going
at Leeds, is he?
I think he said he was going, yeah.
Montero into the book, 58 minutes. 59 minutes, we'll go there. So we'll stick them 3 up top.
Lovely.
Lassisi on a 4, but I can't do anything with him.
4.
So it is what it is. There's Hodgie's stats for when he looks back. Romadal haven't done nothing with the ball other than provide one of the goals, which is pretty decent. And we'll roll on to full time. And there is Mackay.
Oh.
We were going to take him off, but we kept him on.
Yeah.
Feels a little bit more pink and blue now. Mackay puts it over the bar. And it's 2-2.
Oh, my.
It's 2-2. Not like Smuts the benefit of my tactics, mate. Montero with a header. And it's 2-2. It finishes 2-2. I heard that Forest's 3rd top Prem scorer this season was Chris Wood, and he hasn't scored since game week 1.
Absolutely correct.
Class.
Scored 2 in game week 1.
That's really hard to bear from Hodgie. It's really hard to bear. Roy Mackay's kind of woke up with seconds to spare. Smuts owes me one for that. Unlucky Hodgie. And well played, Unicorns. Over at Bushrats v to Tuvua. This is kind of master versus apprentice. Both sides struggling a little bit this season. This is how they go. Some interesting changes for the TT boys, and that Saviola and Adilson come out for Ljungberg and Viduka. What did you make of their season last season, mate? It's a fucking good job they didn't win it, because they would have showed the likes of us who've been around for a long time and not won it, wouldn't it?
Would have been unreal, wouldn't it? I don't know why he's got Viduka. I think Viduka's absolutely pants. What's that?
Arse metric, innit? He loves an arse metric.
All right.
Tato's been struggling again this season. A little bit of bad luck, but he's kind of definitely got a tactic that he feels much more happy and content with. Prediction here, Robert?
I'm a Tato shill, so I'll give a Tato 2-0. You've got to be able to.
Tato 2-0.
Yeah, got to be. I'm a paid up member of the Tato fan club, so.
And it's Ruud van Nistelrooy. Ruud van Nistelrooy who puts them 1-0 up. I know that the two boys are thinking about kind of cashing in on some players. Oh, that's harsh.
Oh,
To Rebo. I did see OB in the chat.
you're one at the back, you coward.
I'm not going one at the back with them 1-0 up. I'm going to do that and wait for them to land. And if they land, OB can tell us otherwise. But we'll see. Leeds Brentford still 0-0.
Who do you think is going down then this year? Who's going to get down?
I think whoever loses tomorrow, you and Spurs goes down. I think West Ham stay up.
Oh, I don't dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you might be right.
Yeah.
The West Ham just got something about them, haven't they? They just seem to have a bit more. Just they can get a result, can't they?
A little bit more unity. They've got Somerville playing well. Bowen's always good value for a goal. They've got fighters in there, players that you'd want in a dog fight.
Well, I don't know. They've got fucking someone like, I don't know. But that's why I think Spurs will go down, because they've got no experience of it. You look at them, they just don't fancy it, do they?
Yeah, I would like Spurs to go down.
You love Spurs to go down.
Yeah, I would. Yeah. Just for the novelty.
It'd be amazing, wouldn't it? It'd be amazing.
Yeah. Lawson, who has been really good for Tato, couldn't quite get that ball in the back of the net, but he has had one shot. Shot's the issue for Tato this season, really, other than kind of a couple of bummings he's handed out. Hasn't really scored enough goals, I don't think. He scored 17, not too bad. Probably better than I thought. Apologies, Spud.
Steve right to it. Steve right to us.
Big Steve right. He's going to be good value on the jack box in a bit, isn't he?
How many siders you had, Steve? I've got a Thatcher's in the fridge just in honor of.
I'd be surprised if it's any less than 10. Genuinely, I'd be surprised if it's any less than 10. I'd be fucking comatose after 6. Never mind 10. Fuck me. Pull them up on screen for the boys. Are you doing anything here?
I don't think so. I mean, you're sitting on that, aren't you? You're rolling until 60, aren't you? Yeah, they're rolling until 60. Oh, Potato's doing something.
Milewski's coming off for Owen.
Is that a
Stick him up top in a 3. Centralise the DMCs with no arrows. Tato, just give us a nod that you're happy with that, my man. Just give us a nod and we'll be grand. I'm going to get the dead man's finger out after this stream, I think.
I've got the, I don't know, I'm going to have to go to work at some point tomorrow. But
that sounds like tomorrow Robert's problem, that.
That does, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Saeed goes into the book. Be a big win, this, and it is for Duga, who does show, again, just like the smirk and shout from me, that we know nothing. Takua puts it over the bar from a Giggs cross. Giggs is certainly trying his best to get Spud back into it. Not that you want to see condition, but that's what we're looking like. Need to get some Pepto-Bismol down with us as well. Got heartburn, a fucking killer off that curry pizza.
Where'd you get it from, mate? Was it a supermarket job or was it a takeaway effort?
No, takeaway. The masala's never quite the same in the supermarket, is it? I like it blood red, like all of that shit in there, whatever it is they put in it, mate. Tato's leaving it as is against 10 men. Yeah, massively disappointing this, really.
Yeah.
I think back-to-back defeats for Spud as well, I think. See if OB wants to do anything, although you probably wouldn't, would you? Even if you didn't count the players, you'd say, that looks like a pretty solid formation.
The 10 men thing's really weird.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Race to the bottom, me and you, Spud, bottom of the league, mate. Race to the bottom, mate.
Ortega for Holland. Who did I do? I think I took Dakur off there. Yeah, bottom of the league incoming. Tato isn't confident about his chances. we just seen Unicorns come back from 2-0 down. So stranger things have happened, mate. Smith and Giggs certainly trying to do their best to get the team back into the game. 3 minutes, and it was pretty straightforward for the TT boys, Rob.
It was, wasn't it? I mean, like I say, it's always that weird 10 men thing. It's like, yeah, even when you put on a home save, it's like it's the same. It's just weird, huh, man?
Yeah, it is. There is there is definitely something in it in these last 2 seasons where the teams with 10 men have more often than not came off on the right end of the result. Bit strange, really, isn't it?
So I've got a quick question for the chat before we before we crack on. I'm going on a stag do to Benidorm in 3 weeks, right? So and obviously I've got the pleasure of like the best man duty. So we need a fancy dress day on the Saturday. So and I've not got it sorted. It's the last thing to do. So I'm looking for 6 40-year-old blokes fancy dress.
Suggestions.
Help me out. Yeah. The best one I can think of so far, which is like a really cliched one, is like because we're going go-karting and just going like Mario characters, but it's too cliched. We need more. I need more niche outfits. So lads, help me out.
That's a good shout. Good shout. I like the idea of the Mario, especially if he's actually go-karting. That's class.
Yeah, it's been done to death though, hasn't it?
Yeah, I think wrestlers is always good value.
Wrestlers, but I'm not too sure which wrestler to go as because I thought about go as people from the Epstein files. That is quite niche.
Mate, if you're anything other than Mankind, then fucking
Yeah.
or Doink the Clown. If you're anything other than Doink the Clown or Mankind, then you're doing it
You
wrong.
should get changed. You have 3 outfits then, can't you? If you're Mankind. Yeah.
2 really good sides. Blitz just below the dotted line, and Warriors flying up to second at the minute, I think.
Yeah.
Having the goal disallowed there just before the half-time click. Rest of the league probably need a Blitz home win here.
They do.
Rating-wise, Scotty is at the game. I don't think he sent us any instructions in the chat. I'll just check that out. No, he didn't. And then over to Dims, who was in the chat, has just gave us a straight roll. Thought that both looked as though they had chances there, and I think probably roll is best for both managers, to be totally honest with you. 53 minutes played. Jumps to 74 from 53 as Del Piero stands over a free kick.
Christ, I like that. All Jimmy Saviles, except the groom, who's dressed as some sort of hospital-bound child. Fucking Jesus Christ. That's what we're talking about, lads. Yeah.
Cabello's on a 5. Again, Scotty didn't leave any instructions, so I'm not going to touch it out of fairness for Dims. Yeah, that would be bad. That someone said goes people at the end. Said goes people from the Epstein files.
Yeah, I could go. I could also go as famous Norwegians, but no one would fucking know who we were.
I quite like it when you see them where they're all horses. They're all horses, and there's one jockey.
Yeah,
jockey and they're all horses, or vice versa. Hussein for Teneto. 2 up top. And I'm guessing a bit of that.
Lovely.
Dims, if you just give us the nod there, fella.
Look at Tonton just holding the midfield zone. Look at that.
Do you know what Dim said in the off season when we were playing FIFA? He was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna give Tonton a good run out this season."
Click on him.
Where's he at?
Ooh,
looks decent here.
Ooh, yeah.
Why not?
Hey.
And it is an Elgar. Is that a rebound goal from an Elgar, or was he on a free kick?
Is he happy? Or is he still fucking miserable?
No, he's still on. He's absolutely fucking livid.
Oh, amazing. I'll have him off you.
Absolutely livid. I want to check that out because just before we clicked, and it is a massive win for Bundaberg Blitz, who just edged Warriors out. Rivaldo hit the free kick. The wall deflected it, and basically, and Elgar's just fucking Tony aboard it. And just smashed it in the back of the net. 1 goal was all that it took. 1 goal was the difference between 2 really, really good sides. Emmanuel Petit with a man of the match performance for Scotty.
Samuel with a 9 as well.
Penultimate game of the night is the Wanganui Wanderers against the Dragons. You can obviously see there, Rob, that Savage's side is riddled with
discontent
players. Who was that?
Discontent. They all hate him, don't they?
I thought you said they've just got a pen.
What's up with them? Why are they all unhappy? What's up with them?
I think they just think they're underperforming.
Lost confidence in his manager. Oh, lovely.
Which means, of course, that they're dead set for a win against the Dragons tonight, no doubt. This is exactly the sort of game that the Dragons lose when we really should be putting teams in the bottom half of the table to bed. This is how we go. Clivett comes in. He's only made one appearance since his transfer. He's been out for a couple of weeks now. Constantino, Torres have done their bit, but not quite the same level as Clivett. So we'll see how this one goes early doors.
Duggan, I've got a question for you.
Yes,
How do
mate.
you manage to consistently build such good sides and never win anything?
I don't know, mate. I don't know. If I knew the answer to that question, I probably wouldn't be winning nothing, would I? But no, Tato calls us the best director of football in the league. I think he's probably right there, mate. As it does feel as though it's been all Wanganui, to be honest with you, this first half. Those arrows causing a bit of havoc. Are they going to get the goal that they deserve just before half time? They're not. Sorry, Sav, I didn't see that until we'd started. I can change it. I can change it now. Where's he at? Genev, there we go. And over to Wanganui, who were really on top. Dragons only with one shot for that entire first half. And it's probably going to be a roll from Sav, do you reckon?
Yeah, I'd imagine. The underrated Uliano getting another 8 there, half time.
Yeah. He's been good, hasn't he?
Archie Back's fucking shit, mate. Get rid of him.
We will go like that, and we'll bring the boy on.
Back Richie Wellens,
and it's an as is from Sav as we go to 60. Dragons with a couple of changes just to try and get a bit more of the ball in Savage's box. 49 minutes played. Henri puts one wide. 59 now, 55, and there is Jason Donovan. And there is 60 minutes. I told you. This is exactly the sort of game that the Dragons lose. As Thierry Henry's on a 6, Carlos is on a 6, and we'll just keep it as is, and we'll roll over to Sav. Gary Neville with the captain's armband halfway through the game, having a blinder there at the back.
Have you seen the Jason's Donovan in Bristol? Or the picture of it?
Oh no, is that an actual thing? Someone with a kebab shop.
There's a kebab van in Bristol on Queen Square called Jason's Donovan, and it's mega kebabs, like unreal kebabs.
Class. We'll see what Sav wants to do here, if he's just going to go as is. It's been all Wanganui, so I wouldn't see why not. We'll just offer a couple of more arrows. Mido for Solskjaer, and that's it. Mido off for OGS. And we will see how that goes to the full-time whistle. Clivett has a chance straight to the keeper. Carlos with a chance. A little bit more pink and black now if they can keep a hold of the ball. They've definitely got the attacking talent to get back into the game. Free kick. Gary Neville with a block. Clivett hits the side netting. It's all too little too late, it feels, from Dragons. Constantino sprays offside. Clivett puts it off, and Gianna Cheddar is injured in the 91st minute. We will just go Ado straight swap. Feels as though the game is done, and it is done. And Wanganui get a 1-0 win. And that's exactly why Dragons win fuck all, Rob. That's exactly the sort of side that you should be beating, really, bottom of the league. 1-0 to Wanganui. Well played. Uliano with a man of the match performance. Dragons offering very little there, really, in terms of shots. Couldn't get hold of the ball for about 60 minutes. And well played, Sav.
Tato's bottom now, isn't he?
That would put Tato bottom, I think. Yes, it would.
Right, 1 second. I've got to go and sort this thing out. Hang on.
Okay, mate. As we go over to Daz, who's out tonight. And Steve is watching the Leeds game as well. So we'll see how this one goes. Just about to say it feels very black and white, but obviously they're both playing in black and white. Aborigines with probably the better of the start, although Vanuatu are just growing into the game. We get half time, and it was very much Aborigines on top. Igor Bishkan with a 6 and a yellow card. Luca Toni with a 6. over to Vanuatu, who have been okay, but Rio Ferdinand again with another 5. As we see what Steve wants to do.
Oh!
To 60 from Dazzler.
What have I missed? Absolutely nothing. There we go.
Absolutely nothing. It's a roll from both. And there is Rui Costa, who have a real good chance. Vanuatu have a good chance with the Warriors losing. Oh, and there is Raul, who's been good since he came in for Daz. We'll just have a little look what he wants to do. Ferdinand on a 5 still for Steve. Mock and Bomber with a booking. Costa with the goal. Condition-wise, nothing to worry about. And then over to Dazzler. Nothing to worry about condition-wise. Really. Roll with what looks to be a sort. Go on.
As your new app that I lent you today, I'd say. Is that all right?
Oh, mate, it's class. It's been flawless.
Yeah.
It's been flawless.
Yeah, I'm just watching the UFC now, and it's just straight in. You can watch all like random shit as well, can't you? There's loads of shit on there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put.
I was really impressed, mate. I was just about to hit the button on a subscription, and you probably save us 70 quid there, mate.
Yeah, I've got Peckswall v Knack Breda on now. So it's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, really good. Oh, Santa Cruz from absolutely nowhere.
Oh, Santa Cruz.
What a strike that is. And some teams below the dotted line putting some real pressure. Dragons the big losers tonight. In terms of teams around them making up ground. And that is the final whistle. And out of nowhere, the Aborigines have smashed the league by far and away, the league's best side this season. What a mad night for results. Wes Brown with a man of the match performance. Over to Vanuatu. Ferdinand kept that 5 until the very end. That brings us to full time. Aborigines just beating Vanuatu 2-1. Blitz beating Warriors 1-0. Bushrats beat by Tutuvua 2-0. O'Neill 2 rather. Hobart 2, AFC 1. Townsville 2, Unicorns 2. Vikings 2, Rapanui 0. And Wanganui 1, Dragons 0. Makes the league table look like this. Vanuatu have been massively pegged back. 27 points now. Unicorns on 25. Vikings on 25. Warriors on 25. Blitz on 22. Hobart on 21. Dragons on 21. Townsville on 21. Aborigines on 19. Absolutely class. And then you've got Tutuvua, Wanganui on 15, Rapanui on 14, and Rocks and Tato propping up the bottom of the table on 14. What a missed opportunity that was for Dragons tonight. Pete Savage, and you've been right in the mix on 24. You absolute pack of cunts. So tomorrow night, Scotty's going to do packs tomorrow morning because I think there's a weird competition that the Warriors are in that he just wants to make sure, so Scotty hasn't got a game. Right, okay, so that is going to follow. So me and Scotty might just have to be live and do our submissions then with Daz tomorrow night. It's a weird one, that. So, yeah, I will save it. Rob, I'm going to jump off, go and get some pizza and grab a couple of drinks, and then I'll send a link around for Jackbox.
Beautiful. Always a pleasure.
Okay, mate. I'll see you on the other side in about 15 minutes. Cheers, boyo.
Thanks very much.